What's good, everybody? Welcome to Tipsy Kitchen, and today we're cooking on quarantine. So this morning I woke up craving a Philly cheesesteak, but with this lockdown and the coronavirus thing going on, can't really leave the house. It's a little too risky to go out to the store and be out in public around people that can possibly get you sick. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Philly cheesesteak, and I'm going to show you how to make it too. And we're working with only the ingredients that you already have in your house. So we're going to take a look at my fridge and see what I got so we can make a Philly cheesesteak. Let's get it. Alright, so we're going to check the fridge, see what kind of meats I got. And of course it's frozen, so we're going to take it out, let it thaw out. Okay, so we got chicken tenderloins. I'm not making a chicken cheesesteak. Ground beef. Nah, we in Philly, we ain't in New Jersey. I'm on some steak. Let's see what this Angus. Oh, we have a ribeye. So we got our first meat, our first ingredient we can use. We got white American. So now we got our cheese. We got our meat. Need some onions. I know I have onions already. I stay with a bunch of onions. And for our bread, all I have is hot dog bread. But we gotta make do with what we have. Alright, so now that we know we got all the ingredients to make a Philly cheesesteak, we have a ribeye steak, we have our processed American cheese, we have one whole yellow onion, and unfortunately we have hot dog bread. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to slice up our ribeye for the cheesesteak, and I'm going to slice up the onions. Alright, so now we got our ribeye steak chopped up. Nice thin slices. I tried to get whole slices out, but it was a little hard to cut, so I had to dice a few of them. But you want to do them thin, because you don't want big pieces of steak in your mouth. No homo. Now we got our onion. Nice and diced, if you can see that. Now we're going to throw this in the skillet. Fry them on the skillet, and we're gonna cook this on a regular stove pot. I got the pot on high right now to melt the butter. Once that's melted down, once the butter's melted down, we're gonna throw our onions in. I got a skillet heating up right now. I got it on medium low, just to get the pan hot. Nice and hot, ready for our steak. So you're gonna let this butter melt down a little bit. Alright, so now our butter melted down. We're gonna add our onions in. And you're gonna cook this on medium high, the whole time that the steak is cooking, because you want these onions soft. You want them to kind of melt in your mouth. You're going to cook these down till they're about almost translucent. That's where everybody have their own preference. I like mine soft. Some people like raw onions in their cheesesteak. Everybody's different. So you're going to let that cook. Now it's time to get started on our steak. Alright, so now we got our onions cooking. We got our skillet nice and hot. We're going to throw our ribeye steak in. So you're going to just toss it on there. See, you know it's heated when you hear that sizzle. You're going to throw these on there. And I got the heat on medium high right now. We're gonna take this nice spatula, flat spatula. I'm gonna start chopping this steak down a little bit. So you want to fully cook this steak here. And if you have big chunks, just, try your best to spread them out a little bit. Shred them. Depends on your preference. Some people like chunky steak. And you want to cook this down till you see no more pink and it's fully cooked. Alright, so we basically have our steak done. Our onions is done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to toast our bread just a little bit. You see I lucked up and actually ended up having some regular hoagie bread. So I'm just throw it right on here. Let it get brown a little bit. While that bread is toasting up, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to the steak. Here goes the salt. Here goes the pepper. You don't want to put too much. You don't want a salty steak. You're going to toss it a little bit. Let it get all up in there. It's a little crispy. Get the backside a bit. And I'm just adding a little bit of Hellmann's mayonnaise. Just a little bit. Ooh, it's kind of hot. Now I'm going to divide these in two. Now we're going to lay our cheese down. Got the yellow, sharp yellow cheese. Zoom in on that. And you got your white American. Alright, so now that we got our cheese on top of our steak, we're going to take a top and put it over, a lid to a pot and put it over. We're going to add a little bit of water, create a little bit of steam. That's going to help the cheese melt a bit. Alright, now it looks like our cheese is melted. Time to take our bun. Gonna put it over that. Take our other bun, put it over that one, and you're gonna try to scoop this. We're gonna try to scoop this all in one motion. You ready? Flip! Oh! Oh. That's your Philly cheesesteak, guys. Now, alright, let's see if we can flip this one. This one's a little bigger. 1, 2, oh! Oh! Alright, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright, now that we have our steaks in our bun, it's time to grab some of these onions and dress them on top of our steak. So you want to put a generous amount of onions. Let's see. Zoom out so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, that looks good. That's good. Homemade cheesesteak. Alright guys, so now we got our homemade quarantine Philly cheesesteak. You got the yellow American on the right and the white American on the left. I'm going to try the yellow American first. Now remember guys, we made these with homemade, like whatever you had at home. So it's completely 100% homemade. You would call it a struggle meal because, you know, can't really leave the house. Let me give you a close-up on that. Oh yeah. Now, let me give this a taste. Put this down. Tastes so good, made me want to cry. Oh my god, that's good. It's been about 2-3 weeks since I had a cheesesteak, and I'm from Philly, man. We need a cheesesteak a day to keep the doctors away. You know what I mean? And man, oh my god, I'm letting my dog try it. All right, homemade Philly cheesesteak. Taste test from my dog Hunty. Nice. If you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to Tipsy Gamers. Hit that notification button. And we will be dropping some more Tipsy Kitchen cooking real soon. Thank you for watching.